Good morning. Happy second Sunday of Advent. I'm actually in our church parking lot getting ready to head into Mass, and it's the readings today. There's so much to unpack in these readings. I'm just going to really hone in on in the beginning of the Gospel where it says, and a voice was crying out in the desert, "Prepare the way of the Lord, make straight his paths." And I'm thinking, well, that's exactly what this season of Advent is. It's preparing the way. So our hearts, preparing our souls, preparing our bodies, our minds to fully welcome, to fully receive Jesus in his birth. And what a beautiful opportunity for us to really be intentional about making this season of Advent anything but typical, a very intentional and purposeful time of preparation interiorly. And so whether that's receiving the Eucharist as often as possible during maybe daily Mass, or going to the Adoration Chapel and just spending time in quiet contemplation, or, my goodness, giving yourself the gift of the sacrament of reconciliation. Talk about clearing a path. Really working to clear the clutter in our lives that mess up the path for Christ to enter fully and for us to give ourselves fully to him. And it's such a beautiful time and opportunity, and so hopeful. And I know this season can feel very lacking hope for many, or challenging and difficult. And yet we're given the promise of hope. We're given the promise of Christ's birth, and our role, our gift, our opportunity is to clear the path to receive him. And I pray that each of us will declutter, will really let go of the things that are creating obstacles for Christ to enter fully within us, for us to receive him fully, and take the steps, be willing to make the sacrifices to grow in virtue. And of course, today we celebrate the feast of the Immaculate Conception. So there is no more beautiful model of virtue than our Blessed Mother, and to ask her to intercede for us, to help us to grow in virtue, the virtues of hope and surrender and obedience and love and service to others, and all the ways that we can clear the clutter, clear the path, make straight the path, let God enter just so fully and so profoundly. So that is my prayer for all of us, and certainly I will be keeping you in prayer, and I would be so grateful for your prayers. God bless you. Happy Advent.